Does an older woman feel like having sex? Rena had just celebrated her 58th birthday. She looked at herself in the mirror, amused by the little lines around her eyes, the silver strands weaving into her dark hair, and the confidence radiating from within. If someone had asked her at 30 what intimacy would feel like at this age, she would have probably laughed and said, "It won't matter by then." But life had surprised her. After raising 2 children, running a household, and surviving the stormy waves of career and family responsibilities, Rena found herself in a new season of life, one where the pressure of proving herself was gone. She finally had time to slow down, breathe, and listen to her own desires. And those desires, much to her surprise, were alive and strong. Psychologists often say that sexuality doesn't simply fade with age, it transforms. Rena was living proof. In her younger years, she had often worried, "Am I attractive enough? What if I don't look perfect?" Those fears used to hold her back. Now, with age, came a remarkable shift. She no longer sought approval from others. She knew her worth. That sense of self-assurance opened the door to deeper intimacy. Her partner, Arjun, was equally surprised. He had expected their closeness to decline with time, yet what they now shared felt richer than ever before. "You're different these days," he told her one evening as they sat together sipping tea. "More confident, more open." Rena smiled knowingly. "It's because I finally know who I am, and I don't feel the need to hide it." The freedom from certain worries made intimacy more enjoyable too. No fear of unexpected pregnancies, no rush to fit into someone else's mold, no pressure to be flawless. What mattered was connection, deep, emotional, and real. For Rena, desire wasn't just about physical sensation but about feeling respected, cherished, and truly seen. Of course, biology had its role. Menopause had brought challenges like dryness. But instead of seeing it as an end, Rena and Arjun treated it as a new chapter. With communication, care, and sometimes a little medical support, they found ways to adapt. In fact, their conversations about these changes brought them closer. What once might have been an awkward subject became an opportunity for honesty and vulnerability. Studies suggest that many older women actually report greater satisfaction in intimacy compared to their younger years. Rena understood why. It wasn't about youthful energy anymore. It was about awareness. She knew what touched her heart, what stirred her senses, and she wasn't afraid to ask for it. One night, as she lay beside Arjun, Rena thought about the younger women who worried about aging, afraid they might lose their desirability. She wished she could whisper the truth into their ears. Desire doesn't die with age. If anything, it becomes more powerful when you embrace yourself fully. And so, at 58, Rena discovered something she never expected. Sex wasn't just still part of her life. It was more satisfying, more freeing, and more intimate than it had ever been.